How are you doing? It's good to be back, and haven't heard from you for a while. You haven't heard from me even. Welcome to sunny Urban Towers. Where it's sunny again, and if you're in the UK, you'll be loving it because we don't get much sun here. Yeah, it finishes for 6 months of the year and then it comes back and then it goes away again and stuff like that. Anyway, it's here now and we're loving it. I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. It's been an amazing week. Absolutely incredible things have happened. So I'll just update you as to that. And it all started possibly last Thursday when a group of Koreans, basically they turned up on our doorstep and they wanted to do some art with us. They travelled over 5,500 miles just to work with ourselves, myself and Catherine, UrbanCanvas. They found us on the internet, they booked their flights, it was all paid for by the government and the educational establishment in South Korea. 6 of them came over. They literally hired an Airbnb just around the corner from where we live and said, we're staying here, we've arrived, can we do some art? Now, the problem we've got is that we've got 6 Korean arts practitioners who've travelled halfway around the world. Originally they wanted to take part in Coloured Earth, but because the dates had changed and it was moved back to August, they couldn't do that. So we had a situation where we had to accommodate them, and because we're in between projects, that can be difficult to do. Getting permissions, doing a thing on the street without being moved on, all them kind of things that we have to think about. So we were frantically trying to work out how we're going to do this and blah blah blah. So we had an initial meeting with them in Sefton Park. We went down to the park to see them in the cafe there, just to get to know why they're here and what they want to do with us, you know. So that went well, and then we went round to the B&B where they were staying, just around the corner, and we did a little brainstorming session. And then at the very last minute, I emailed my friend Tristan Brady Jacobs, and Tristan, who basically has the Hobo Kiosk in the I suppose they call it the Creative Quarter, the Baltic Triangle of part of Liverpool. It's a really nice area actually. It's a place where lots of creative people hang out and do street arty stuff and really unusual stuff, and people have studios there as well. Anyway, we said to him, can we have a space? Is there any place where we can work, where we're not going to be moved on by people? And he said, well, why not do it outside the kiosk? So that's what we did. We went down to Jamaica Street, where the bar is. A wonderful place, by the way. We've never been there before, but it's absolutely, I mean, I could only describe it as the high altar of Liverpool bohemia. And the way Tristan's actually is a prominent artist in his own right. And he's well known within the arts community for organising street art events and street art activities. He's a street artist himself. But him and his wife Delia have decked out this bar. Really, it's beautiful. People have to go and see it. You have to go there if you want to immerse yourself into the real artistic culture of Liverpool. Go to the Hobo Kiosk. It's really nice. I can't recommend it too much. Anyway, they made us so welcome, and we worked out that once we'd worked out our designs ourselves, and the Korean team went along the street and we did an impromptu street art happening. And it's a symbolic start to Coloured Earth. That's what that's how we termed it, because it's the start of our international collaboration with artists coming from all over the world to take part in our Coloured Earth Festival in Halifax. An amazing thing happened this morning. We got a box. We got a surprise package from our suppliers, our art suppliers, who we've known for many years, who sort of like we purchase all our materials from them basically at wholesale costs for our street art activities when we do festivals and events throughout the country. Anyway, they sent us this box, and it contained loads of these kind of things, which are great. These are really, can you see that? You see what that is? These are fine art pastels, right? But they're not just ordinary pastels, they're like jumbo size, okay? And I'll just take them out the pack so you can have a look at them. You see them? They're beautiful. Rowney and Dela. Aren't they good? Jumbo size. So there's a lot of and they're really weighty, you know, so they're full of pigments. They're absolutely full of pigments. Probably retailing at probably about £8 a pack they are. They're quite expensive. Really full of pigment. No chalk in it, you know. Pigment and binder, literally. Perfect. They're like butter to use. Right? So we've got loads of these packs who our supplier has just gifted to us. So we thought it's such a great thing to do, and so generous of them to do that, that we're going to gift them to every artist taking part. So every artist taking part will get a couple of packs of these, as many as we can distribute around all the artists, as a little gift from us and from our suppliers in England. So everybody who's taking part will get some of these, and you can use them at the event, or you can save them for another event. It's up to you. But as you know, as every artist knows, art supplies very expensive to artists. We don't get subsidised for them. We usually have to absorb them in the cost of the projects that we do. So to be given free art materials is a great thing, isn't it? So that came through the post this morning. These gifted chalks, by the way, are in addition to the actual chalks we'll be giving you at the festival. You will be getting another pack of chalks that you can use on your works. So this is additional. Right? Okay, that's an additional gift from us. These are really high quality, so you may want to save them or you may want to use them. It's purely up to you. You can bring along your own materials, but you must be aware that you have to pass them by us first. We did a patch test. And I'll just update you about the results of that patch test. Obviously, all the techniques we used were of what we anticipated artists to be using, and we've had no negative feedback about the use of powdered tempera. So we're going to say now, technically, yes, you can use powdered tempera if you want. You can use temporary poster paints. You can use the sugar water technique, which many artists like to do for a nice sort of background, which adheres the pastels really nice without them blowing off, and gives a nice sort of like grounding. You can use that sugared water or Coca-Cola putting on the ground. We have at this present moment, nobody's objected to that. The use of pastels, obviously, no problem with that. There's no problem with the use of poster colour, temporary poster colour. There is an issue, just one issue, because last year we did a project there where we used black poster paint for the outline of a piece of work, and that took quite a long time to go. So what we're saying to all artists taking part is no black poster paint for backgrounds. You can use pure pigment, watered. Yeah, you can use that. You can use airspray to fix your pastels. You can use that, but no black poster paint. Black pigment's fine. Black tempera is fine, but nothing which has a poster paint kind of binder. No acrylics, obviously. No oil pastels. Well, that's taken as read, and nothing that's going to preserve the work longer than a couple of weeks. They've got a 3-week window until the following event, so we need to make sure that the works stay around for 3 weeks, that would be great, because people can enjoy the art for 3 weeks after the event. Isn't that incredible? What kind of festival can do that? No music festival can do that. No other arts festival can do that. Only a pavement art festival where the mark is left over a period of time. So we've got 3 weeks window where thousands of people, we expect thousands of people to view the art. So it's amazing. It's been an incredible week. You know, we finished with the Koreans on Saturday, where we did our project, and we were in the, I'll tell you about the Hobo Kiosk, and Tristan gave us a badge. It's quite a cute badge, isn't it? So we're going to wear that with pride on everywhere we go, on all the festivals and events, and we're going to push the Hobo Kiosk as much as we can, because it's a happening place, man. Okay, right. So I'll just give you a little update about the Peace Hall, because that's what we're here for. The Peace Hall, you know, I've been doing updates on Facebook and stuff to say that, and I've been posting artists who are coming. I've started to post them who are confirmed coming. There's a closing date next Monday for applications, and we're literally at capacity, virtually at capacity. A few UK artists to fill, but all the US artists' places are now taken, and international artists are taken as well, because, you know, obviously the sooner we got them in place, the sooner they can book the flights and get them here cheaper, basically. So we're all set virtually to go. Now there's lots of technical issues to deal with and sort out before the event. Also that weekend there's a Gay Pride event happening in Halifax town centre with the Calderdale Pride group, 50 years of Pride. What a great opportunity. Lots of colourful folk, lots of really different, interesting people coming along to Coloured Earth. That's what we love. We love that. We love individual thinking, individual interesting people coming to our event. It's great. It's all going to add to the mix. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. Looking forward to seeing you all on the 10th and 11th of August. Flying in from wherever you're coming from. We're going to have a great reception laid on for you, and we're going to have a great time in Halifax. So we're really, really looking forward to. Thanks for being part of this great adventure with myself, Bert, and Catherine, Mary Poppins. See you soon. Bye.